Good afternoon, dear colleagues. Please be seated. May I declare open the closing session of the conference. Your Excellency, Dr. Al-Hamadi, Secretary General of Foreign Affairs, Minister of Foreign Affairs for Qatar, distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen. After 2 days of intensive discussions, we now have come to the end of the high-level conference. On behalf of all participants, I wish to extend my heartfelt thanks to our wonderful host, the State of Qatar, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the Permission of Qatar to the United Nations in New York, and the Permanent Committee for Organizing Conferences. Your excellent preparation and hospitality are well recognized. In particular, I would like to thank His Excellency Mr. Al-Hamadi, Minister of Finance of Qatar, for being with us at the opening of the conference, and His Excellency Mr. Al-Hamadi, Secretary General of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, to co-chair the meeting with me, and Ambassador Alia, Permanent Representative of the State of Qatar to the United Nations, for her efforts to make the conference a great success. They all demonstrated the highest level commitment of Qatar to supporting the implementation of the 2030 Agenda and Addis Ababa Action Agenda. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a look at the participant list. We have almost all members of the ECOSOC Bureau who will guide the preparations of the Financial for Development Forum and High-Level Political Forum in 2018. We have representatives of member states from all 5 regions, either from capitals, Doha, or New York. We have a high-level participation from the UN system, which demonstrates that we can join hands and deliver as one. Ladies and gentlemen, just as I said at the opening of the conference, Doha is a place to remind us where we are from and where we should go on the issue of financing for development. We gather here in Doha to learn, to test, to build a bridge, and then to move forward. We learned from participating governments what is being done and needs to be done on the ground to advance the implementation of the 2030 Agenda and Addis Agenda. We tested a new approach to support the global follow-up and review mechanisms, one that combines both financing for development and the means of implementation of the 2030 Agenda. We built a bridge that connects policymakers and other stakeholders. However, what we collectively achieved here in Doha should not end with this event, but rather has a life of its own going beyond Doha. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, in this spirit, I would like to share with you 10 key messages drawn from the discussions, which we may call Doha messages. First, the 2030 Agenda and Addis Agenda are the game-changing documents. They create strategic assets in the long term that provide fundamental conditions for peaceful, resilient, and prosperous societies. The 2030 Agenda and Addis Agenda are spurring an unprecedented shift in the governance of the economy, the environment, and society within and across countries. The wealth of national experiences should be widely shared, but sharing is not an end in itself. Sharing through the follow-up mechanisms should create a tighter connection between local knowledge, capacity building, and global norm setting. Second, neither the state nor the market can accomplish the SDGs alone. Financing the SDGs demands a shared approach with the right mix of both forces. SDGs create business opportunities. Investing in the SDGs does not mean a choice between profitability and sustainability. Tested and new financial instruments that bring private investment in sync with sustainable development make it possible. But private investments are not a panacea. They will only flourish in an enabling environment provided by governments and sound public policies. Third, domestic resources mobilization for long-term development does not have to come at the cost of short-term needs. Increasing the share of GDP for investing in social capital has shown positive impact on the fundamentals of economic growth. Setting up national development banks to sustain long-term investment for social sector offer one possible way forward to fill the funding gap. Blending public and private resources to address near-term shortages of public services has shown some success. Global follow-up and review mechanisms should further unpack the potential of blended finance in different country contexts. Fourth, international development cooperation is a glue that brings a diverse range of actors under a common objective of sustainable development. While advocating for meeting the long-standing ODA commitments, we must also pay attention to the shift in aid with global megatrends. Aid should stay focused on reaching those most in need and those furthest behind. The impact of aid is multiplied when invested in building the fundamental capacities, including policymaking, statistical capacity, and institutions. Fifth, global growth and ending extreme poverty cannot happen without strengthened multilateralism and a more robust trade. There is no alternative to multilateralism. The United Nations, as a cornerstone of multilateralism, shall only be strengthened. The backlash against global trade is based on wrong diagnosis, which leads to the wrong medicine. We should make trade work better by designing and implementing policies that tackle job losses and inequality. Governments and global institutions have a responsibility to make a well-informed and balanced case for trade. Sixth, scaling up investment in water and energy infrastructure is critical. Science-based energy systems analysis can help quantify and prioritize viable and sustainable energy, water, and transport infrastructure investments, and help identify obstacles and opportunities to successful investments. Cross-border, regional, and global electricity exchange is essential for overcoming the uneven distribution of energy resources and unlocking the full potential of intermittent renewable resources, including reaching those at risk being left behind. Seventh, resources efficiency and environmental resource management need to substantially improve. A circular economic approach, combined with the modes of sustainable consumption and production, could improve the efficiency of the global socio-economic system. Economic and technology transfer mechanisms, combined with smart SDG policies, can create net positive outcomes for all countries. Eighth, cities around the world are facing multiple challenges, such as increased urbanization and growing demand for services and infrastructure, reduced budgets, environmental concerns, and global competition. Better budgetary management, enhanced creditworthiness, municipal bonds, reform of international public finance, building resilience and the leverage of cities over taxation are all important approaches in overcoming these challenges. Urgent action is also needed to protect terrestrial ecosystems against the backdrop of continued population growth and pressures on ecosystems. Long-term strategies, commitments, planning, funding, and leveraging interlinkages with other SDGs are key elements. Science, technology, and innovation are also crucial for making an impact. Ninth, as the governments explore new financing mechanisms for investing in a growing low-carbon economy, sovereign wealth funds could become an important player in green investment. Regulations in certain socially and politically sensitive sectors, the lack of a stable and predictable investment environment, and inadequate information on and effective packaging of investable projects for potential investors should be given adequate attention in the financial for development follow-up process. Islamic finance plays an important role in promoting the social inclusion, channeling resources for social investments through solidarity-based Islamic finance products, and contributes to fill the large financing gap for investment in sustainable infrastructure. It has the potential to contribute to the achievement of the SDGs. Tenth, it is vital to enhance the coherence of the implementation of the key international frameworks, including 2030 Agenda and the Addis Ababa Action Agenda. DESA has just launched the 2017 Census Report based on voluntary national reviews by member states at a high-level political forum. 65 countries have conducted their reviews in 2016 and 2017, and 48 countries have volunteered for review next year. One key message from our Census Report is that integrated whole of government or whole of society approaches at the local, national, and international level are critical. We need to think both vertically and horizontally. Dear participants, the 10 Doha messages just I delivered as the outcome of this high-level conference will feed into the preparations of the third ECOSOC Forum on Financing for Development and the high-level political forum in 2018. The United Nations has a key role to play in supporting member states to realize the above vision and address the full range of interrelated challenges. DESA is committed to responding to the strong call from member states. I am currently taking steps to enhance the effectiveness, efficiency, accountability, and internal coordination of DESA. I believe a strengthened DESA will provide the best possible support to member states. I count on your strong support in this regard. Finally, let me thank all the moderators, panelists, speakers, and participants for your active participation. My thanks also go to all those working behind the scenes, including interpreters, technicians, as well as my colleagues from DESA for their hard work. I wish you all a safe journey back home. Thank you very much.
سعادة وكيل الأمين العام للشؤون الاقتصادية والاجتماعية، سعادة رئيس المجلس الاقتصادي والاجتماعي، أصحاب السعادة السفراء وممثلو الدول والوكالات الأممية والدولية، السيدات والسادة الموقرون، أود في ختام هذا الاجتماع أن أجدد التعبير عن سعادة دولة قطر لاستضافة هذا الاجتماع الهام، وأعرب عن ارتياحنا للنتائج التي تم التوصل إليها خلال هذين اليومين من العمل الجاد والمناقشات القيمة. وأود أن أشكر سعادة وكيل الأمين العام وفريقه وجميع الدول المشاركة وممثلي المنظمات الأممية وغير الحكومية والخبراء الذين أثروا المناقشات والتي انعكست في رسائل الدوحة. وفق ما ورد للتو في الكلمة الختامية لسعادة وكيل الأمين العام، حيث ستكون هذه الرسائل منطلقاً جديداً لإنجاح الجهود الرامية لتنفيذ خطة التنمية المستدامة لعام 2030 وتجديد الدول لإرادتها السياسية بهدف تعبئة الموارد وطنياً ودولياً، وبما يساهم في ضمان مشاركة جميع الدول في ضمان عدم تخلف أحد عن الركب. أصحاب السعادة، الحضور الكرام، إن مواصلة دولة قطر في دعم الجهود الأممية لتحقيق الأهداف التي تنشدها المجموعة الدولية يستند إلى سياستها الخارجية بالمشاركة الجادة والصادقة لدعم أهداف الأمم المتحدة في جميع الجوانب. ولعل من دواعي فخر الدوحة أن يرتبط اسمها بالعديد من المؤتمرات والإعلانات الأممية والدولية والإقليمية، حيث لم تتوانى عن فتح أبوابها وقلوب شعبها لتكون منبراً للمحبة والسلام والتواصل مع العالم. وها هو اجتماعنا اليوم في الدوحة ينعقد ليكمل مسيرة طويلة تعود لعقود خلت، أكدت فيها دولة قطر حرصها وتمسكها بالتعاون الدولي لمواجهة التحديات الراهنة والمستجدة. فمثلما حقق مؤتمر المتابعة الدولي لتمويل التنمية المعني باستعراض تنفيذ توافق مونتري الذي استضافته الدوحة في عام 2008، فإن رسائل الدوحة دوحة مسجز التي أعلنها للتو سعادة وكيل الأمين العام ستكون محطة هامة لكونها استنتاجات تعكس ما تم التوصل إليه في هذا الاجتماع، والتي ستصب في منتدى تمويل التنمية الذي سيعقد في العام القادم، وكذلك في المنتدى السياسي الرفيع المستوى. ختاماً، فإن تشريفكم لنا باختيار الدوحة لعقد الاجتماع والمشاركة الكبيرة والرفيعة المستوى يجدد مرة أخرى مدى الثقة بالتزام دولة قطر ودورها في تعزيز التعاون الدولي. وستواصل دولة قطر هذه المسيرة دون الاكتراث بالمحاولات والضغوط مهما بلغت وتنوعت لثنيها عن الانفتاح على العالم ودعم العمل الدولي المتعدد الأطراف، بل ستزيدنا تلك الضغوط إصراراً على تنفيذ التزاماتنا التي تحرص قيادة دولة قطر على تنفيذها ودعم جهود الأمم المتحدة في كافة المجالات. وشكراً لكم مرة أخرى سعادة وكيل الأمين العام على جهودكم القيمة، والشكر لجميع المشاركين من ممثلي الدول والمنظمات الدولية والحكومية. ونتطلع أن نراكم في الدوحة في مناسبات قادمة لتعزيز مسيرة العمل الدولي الجاد والمثمر. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. الآن وقد انتهينا من جميع اجتماعاتنا، نقرر إقفال هذا الاجتماع على أمل اللقاء بكم في العام القادم. أغلق الاجتماع.